Se viene el inicio de la Muerte, Redención, Roja. Llegando a casa, chingón, güey. Yo no salí. La neta me ganó la hueva. Eso fuera así, me lo imaginaba. Ayer no hice directo. Obvio, o sea, era 24 en la noche, pues, con la familia. No ceno en casa, sino que vamos a casa de mi abuela paterna. Y ahí es donde, pues, pasamos la fiesta. Y pues todo chido, todo bien, todo bonito. Traté de no estar de antisocial, pero pues, poquito. La batería se me agotó ayer, así que por eso no quise salir hoy, güey. Ya es el recalentado que se hace, toda la madre. Para el 31 va a ser igual. El 31 lo más seguro descanse. El día primero trabaje. Ya veré. Bueno, al revés. Sí, no sé. Yo con un compa y su familia. Ya, qué chido, güey. No, yo siempre con la familia. La única vez fue un 20, no, un 31 con la susodicha, exclamación susodicha para ver el video explicando todo el pedo con ella. Que lo conozco de la secundaria, ya. Sí, un mejor amigo, me imagino, güey. Qué chido que te lleves así con tu compa. Yo no tengo compas de tantos años. Las únicas, bueno, una ya está casada por segunda vez. Y la otra, pues apenas tengo tiempo para hacer, o sea, apenas hemos cuadrado para poder salir. En los últimos meses no. Así que ya valió. No tengo amigos. No me gusta salir. Soy más de casa. No me gusta el alcohol ni el cigarro. Así que, pues, una carnita asada, güey. Nada más por la carne, no por la cheve. A mí dame un pau pau, güey, o dame una pinche botella de coca. No te agarro cerveza en lo absoluto, güey. Oye, ese temazo. El que quería que viniera fuera el Lionel, pero no creo que venga. Ese güey es súper fan de Red Dead. ¿El Ondea? ¿En serio? No se acuerda, normal. Sí, crear una nueva partida. Funciona con autoguardado. Sí, también. Así después, cuando se termine traigo el 2, güey. Ya me imagino, güey. Mirando más que optimización, güey. Mis respetos, ¿eh? Está bastante bien. Claro, un pinche juego de menos de 10 gigas, güey. Ya. Es lo mejor, güey. Pinche saborcito a cebada, güey. Fue mi regalo de cumpleaños, güey. De mí para mí. De cumpleaños de Navidad, qué pendejo. A ver, me acuerdo haberlo jugado por primera vez. Me acuerdo haberlo jugado por primera vez por ahí del 2009. O sea, cuando salió, literal, en la 360. Y me la pasaba horas y horas jugando.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this.
Feliz no Feliz no cumpleaños igualmente, hermano.
My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be.
No, pero sí hay que felicitar a Jesucito, güey. Es el cumpleaños del güey. No voy a entrar en debate. No creo en ello, pero me da risa. Que una fiesta pagana la convirtieron en la festividad y nacimiento de, pues ya saben.
Looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access.
Como que el vagón de atrás se movía demasiado. O sea, demasiado abrupto como para hacer un camino así de vigas.
Receives communion, they're destined to.
¿Qué diga?
It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Y se me hace que esos diálogos
Money.
hacen referencia al Dead Red Revolver.
Money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy.
Tengo esa sensación, güey.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to
Dije Dead Red. Ay, qué pendejo, güey.
word and civilization. They are the same thing. They are the
Hoy estoy disléxico a más no poder, güey.
opportunity we have. The chance to live among people who are deep
No me faltaría que le dijera Connie a Bonnie, güey.
and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hate.
Eso se está tirando al padre, güey. O sea, tiene toda la pinta. Y el padre como que
It-
la volteaba a ver.
But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Tú tienes que pedir
Mrs. Bush, armadillo.
para los de cliente. Pues sí, básicamente. Es que el Western trató de regresar, pero no regresó con buena fuerza en ese momento cuando salió este juego. Después, creo que Activision fue, o no me acuerdo qué desarrolladora fue, que trajo Call of Juárez, que trata, más que nada, no lo he jugado, una especie de vaqueros en el presente. O sea, son el cártel. O sea, los de... Tal cual, o sea, el cártel. Pero no funcionó lo suficiente, entonces se fueron a otros juegos. Iba a haber un Call of Duty de vaqueros, también estuvo dicho. Y otro de romanos, pero también es otro tema. Ah, es porque está borracho.
Much obliged.
Good evening, partner.
How do you do?
You ain't gonna make it with that face. We live in times of great change. And most of them are not.
Sheriff.
Don't stay out too late.
Have a good night, mister.
Well, if you say so.
John Marston?
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to gag you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Ah, de hecho, sí, nada más lanzaron como 2 o 3 juegos de Carlos Juárez y pues le dieron cuello, tal cual. Y pues sí, iba a haber un Call of Duty, tal cual, también, o sea, muy aparte del Call of Juárez, pero que iba a ser del viejo directamente. Y el Call of Juárez, tengo uno en Steam, si no me recuerdo, y quiero localizar los otros 2, a ver si los encuentro. Y si no salen muy caros, claro.
Thank you kindly.
So long.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Walker's gang came by, robbing and killing,
Siento como que
and they left me.
o actualizaron un poco las texturas,
Easy on the spurs now.
pues que la resolución que pusieron
Yeah.
ya es totalmente nativa, o sea, ya no necesita hacer tanto movimiento. Automáticamente el juego ya detecta la resolución, es a lo que me refiero.
Hey. Slow down.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is.
No se escucha mucho. Se escucha perfecto. Vale.
So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old Serena back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Recuerda que traté de jugar en emulador,
Time and Armadillo.
pero ni madres, o sea, no estaba nada optimizado.
Ain't very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on. I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Y hay un grave error. Le dio cerca de la puerta y aparece al inicio del camino. A menos de que se estuviera arrastrando, pero no. O sea, quedó inconsciente tras el disparo. Al menos eso parece. Pero hay 2 manchas de sangre ahí, o sea, puede ser posible que sí se arrastró un poco.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance.
Me han quitado el camino.
For time's sake.
No creo.
Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
No creo, la verdad.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Es cierto, hay que hacer el tutorial. Es que este todavía funcionaba como un GTA, güey.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Slow down!
Imaginarse el 1 con el motor gráfico del 2. Uf. Con las físicas y todo.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Esa es la parte aburrida, la neta.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Whoa!
Come on, boy. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Hello there.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get.
Hello there. Sonó igualito al de Obi-Wan.
This way! Where are you going, you strange man? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Leondead lo voy a jugar, o sea, todo el Red Dead 1 lo voy a jugar. Cuando llegue al final, voy a ir preparando el 2 porque también voy a jugar el DLC del 1. Ya que pues está aquí.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Aparecen y desaparecen las...
I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Nice shooting. Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. You got one. That's it. Kill those little varmints.
Ya lo he jugado.
Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little...
Ya lo pasé, de hecho, 2 veces. Una vez en el 2022. Y lo jugué mucho antes también. Y tiene una historia. Tiene una historia cuando yo lo juego. Al menos cuando llego a los créditos. Yo sí me quiebro. Juegue las veces que sean, güey, pero sí me quiebro. No tanto por la historia, sino por algo personal.
We should keep moving.
Pero sí, lo volveré a jugar. Pero esta vez va a ser con deshonor. Ya he jugado 2 veces con honor alto, así que pues hay que hacerlo. Ya va.
Stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our...
Ahí está.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city.
Haber escapado algún otro por allá.
Giddy up! Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock! Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop. Won't be back. That's it! Damn coyotes! Good shooting, Mr. Marston! Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Sí, pero se chingaron 2 gallinas. Me lo va a descontar de esos 15 que le debo. Bueno, me lo va a aumentar, que diga.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Personal de historia. Te encantarán. El orden cronológico es 2-1, pero de las historias, para hacerte sentir bastante bello, güey, es 1 y 2. La neta, no voy a decirte spoiler ni nada. Si viene alguien, vamos a procurar de que no digan nada y lo vamos a tratar de pasar aquí. O sea, hoy voy a jugar voy a jugar todo lo que pueda de aquí a dentro de 3 horas más. Y es que hay demasiadas cosas. O sea, es un mundo abierto bastante grande. Puedes buscar tesoros, puedes buscar caballos legendarios. Y pues, sí, hay cositas. Hay tachitos por ahí que vale la pena explorar.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Entonces, si en algún momento tienes oportunidad de jugarlo, uff. ¿Cierto? O sea, desde ya pudiera agarrar y decir, vámonos a explorar. Quiero explorar tanto. Quiero ir ahí a esa ubicación, rapidito. A ver si puedo hacer algo. Ah, y aquí hay que tener cuidado porque si atropellas una gallina, güey, te pueden empezar a seguir. Sé que es una mamada, pero es real. Me pasaba mucho. Nada, señor.
We all have problems, and we must solve them together, or we die.
Pero, a ver,
Don't push me now.
Dame tu dinero. Eso. Gracias.
Kick back, everybody. Oh, Lord. This is nasty.
Menos siendo honor. Aquí siempre me gustaba llegar a honor bajo y a la mitad, pues subir.
Right.
Listo. 100 testigos. Lo sabe para saltarlo. Pues sí, $4, pero pues bueno, o sea, es algo. Es que en el 1 no es tan complicado. Porque luego en el 2, por ejemplo, matas a alguien aquí y de la nada aparecía alguien que te había visto bastante lejos y tienes que irlo a alcanzar para detenerlo. Y te daba la opción, pues, o sea, o terminarlo o directamente, pues, pagarle, o sea, sobornarlo. Aquí no, aquí es o huyes de la escena rápido o lo matas. Si está activo. Yo creo que ya deberían estar aquí. Ah, pues no, me confundí. No era aquí.
Where the hell is everyone?
Era aquí. ¿Cómo confundí? Ay, no. Pendejo.
Slow down.
Allá. Ahorita ya vamos a la misión después.
Come on.
Güey, su puta madre. En este tipo de juegos donde literal, si te tropiezas tantito o estás en un acantilado, sientes que te vas a caer tú, güey.
If you're game, maybe earn a little something searching roundabouts for a few plants I'm light on. Here's the deal. Whichever one of us gets back here first with the right plans wins on the bet.
17, estás tú, pero si bien pendejo. Mejor te mato y te robo.
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
$3. No, ¿cuánto?
Yeah.
21 eran. Sí. Vale la pena. No me gusta que desaparecen los cadáveres muy rápido.
Come on.
Es por la optimización de la PC. Ganaste más que la... Pues sí. No, y es que hay veces de que con la apuesta, si la ganas, ellos te vuelven a retar. Al menos es lo que recuerdo, que te volvían a hacer otra apuesta. Pero al final de cuentas, pues no valía tanto la pena. Nada. Está vacío. Ah, no, sí, estoy pendejo. Estoy, pero si ven ciego. Espérate. Crece. Agárrame la que me crece. Uy, este puente, güey. Este puente en el 2. Uff. Puedes buguearlo. Y creo que aquí también, a ver. No tengo cuchillos, claro. Este puente se mueve. Era ese. Es este. O sea, tiras cuchillos aquí, en esta parte. Y haces que empieza a hacer que el puente se está moviendo. Agarras, corres hacia acá. Y sales volando, o sea. Sales hacia acá a la chingada. No hay nadie. Está vacío por completo. Yo esperaba hacer una limpieza antes de tiempo. Los cofres los puedo chingar de una vez. Ahí hay uno. Y hay otro, creo que sí, ya hay. ¿Es el mismo mapa? Sí, de hecho es el mismo, nada más que más pequeño. O sea, toda esta zona, esto sale en el 2, pero el 2 se extiende mucho más hacia arriba. O sea, el 2 es el doble, nada más que en el 2 México no está. O sea, no se puede ir. Pero hicieron justamente un mod que salió creo que ayer. Y ya puedes jugar con el... O sea, instalas el mod y ya puedes ir a México. No lo he probado, quiero probarlo cuando esté jugando. Pero estará interesante, güey. Y aquí sí hay historia en México. En el 2 se supone que iba a haber historia en México. Al parecer, por lo que decían. Pero ya al final de cuentas lo descartaron por completo. Porque lo que realmente hicieron fue pasar el mapa del 1 al 2 y ampliarlo. O sea, porque si tratas de ir a México, ya sea de forma legal o de forma con mods, en el 2 vas a encontrar algunas estructuras, los caminos y así, pero algunas partes no van a tener colisión. O sea que te puedes ir debajo del mapa si no tienes cuidado. Así que sí. la teoría de que agarraron el mapa del 1 y lo pasaron, lo volvieron más grande, pues sí es más factible. Siempre me confundo. Pony.
Let's go.
Y aparte de que el mapa se siente grande, es más que nada por la forma en que está de hecho. Porque preferentemente te quieres lanzar por los caminos y los caminos están curvados, tienen cierto grado de que hay partes donde tienes que pasar entre un pueblo y eso lo hace sentir más grande. Pero pues más o menos se siente grande al final de cuentas.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but Also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Easy now. Yeah!
Let's go.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on. How you doing back there? Are you saving the best for last?
Y güey, me pica en la entrepierna. Ay, cabrón. En la parte donde se va haciendo el huevo. No es cierto, güey. Aquí soy muy sinvergüenza, aviso, Raptor.
Would you like me to slow down? Should I wait for you to catch up? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
¿Tres vueltas? No me acuerdo.
Let's go.
A tu madre.
That's more like it.
Que se acerca una valla y en automático salta el caballo.
Milk cow!
Call yourself a rancher? Come on. Easy. Come on.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
you can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day.
Sounds like the perfect person.
Oops.
To even your entire livelihood. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not.
Ya no sale el clip.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. First,
Sí, güey.
Thank you.
Se fue sin querer.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Fue sin querer. Eran esos.
Adelante, caballo.
Arre.
Just finished helping a patient.
Hey, partner.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them. A salesman, huh? You have any night fevers, come back and see me.
Creo que ese era lo único pesado que tenías que vender todos. O había un botón para vender después. No me acuerdo, creo que era la X.
Laudanum.
Eso salva la partida, güey. Pues sí, güey, pero mañana. Mañana con calma, güey.
That's all I got for you right now.
Este fue mi regalo de Navidad, de mí para mí. Ya había comprado un chingo de juegos, güey. Los Batman, el Invencible. No sé cuántos más, güey. Ah, pero querías Iron Man. El partida... No es Iron Man, güey. La que tenemos tú y yo no es Iron Man. No mames. Espérate, voy a poner el chat acá. Tengo que ponerlo acá, güey, para activarlo y desactivarlo. Cierto, comandas, camarón. No soporta un golpecito de estado. Ya, pero ay, qué hueva, güey, recuperar todo. Todo disparos unidos, güey.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that.
Lo intentamos, güey. O sea, lo intentamos recuperar. Si no, pues. O sea, si vemos que los frentes no avanzan, pues ni modo. Toca aplicar la de remake. De la verga.
Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Howdy. Ah, yo pensando, ¿se bugueó? Sí, se había medio bugueado. Sí, claro, en normal estuvieran sin aparecer tantos caballos, tanta gente. Pero como le puse ultra. Claro.
Whoa, mister.
Sounds good to me. Are always lynching folk for no good reason.
I wish I was dead.
Una forma de inventar la madre.
Bag that giant mountain nearby, but I don't believe it.
Really?
Siempre lo mismo. Vale, aquí está el comisario Johnson. Típico nombrecito de Estados Unidos, güey.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister.
Como desean que Trump no entienda contra... Sí, diciendo que cada se vuelva pues está 51. Sí, ya sé, güey, pero aquí tratemos de olvidarnos de esa mamada, güey. Cabrón, lo veo diario, güey, en el trabajo. Ah, y a la verga. La neta.
Shoot him! On what? You getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
Me da un poco de risa que la animación de caminar de la mayoría es igual.
Bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt.
Era como más sincronizados.
Prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy?
Literal, moviendo el brazo izquierdo, el derecho, izquierdo, derecho, izquierdo.
Than out robbing decent folk.
¿Por qué me fijo en eso, güey?
Law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Ni me había dado cuenta. Es que es normal.
Screw. Let's get after him. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Ya es normal, no te preocupes, güey. Es que soy muy fijón en todo, güey.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is...
Entonces, súbete, pendejo, a tu caballo. A la verga.
That ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know.
Me acabo de acordar de dónde es la señorita esa que vestía de rosa, güey.
Walton's gang's been growing fast.
La voy a buscar al rato.
Easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap's Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Sí.
He's headed for Blessing's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Slow up.
Looks like we got company, boys. Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right. Behind the crate,
You're out in the coming your way. Yeah.
Ah, ¿qué? ¿Y ahora qué, camarón?
Your move, my friend.
Try aiming at somebody, goddammit! Take cover behind the outhouse! Careful, there may be more of them!
You boys just ain't that tough.
Oh my good God!
¡No muere! ¡Tu caballo!
Jesus, well!
Yo igual, güey.
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
Walton's inside the house! Take him alive if you can!
Mierda.
Nice shooting, boy.
Nah, lo maté. Vale, verga. Claro, le disparé con rifle, güey.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
Sí, güey. Hubiera tenido más dinero si no lo hubiera matado. Qué hermoso el disparo sonidos, güey. Allá a lo lejos se escucha. Quiero ver de dónde vienen.
Let's go.
Ah, ya vi. A los cazatesoros. Ah, se echaron al tesoro. Vale, verga.
Forgive me, friend.
Pues bien, todo tranquilo, güey. Un poquito trambólico porque, pues, la cena en casa de mi abuela. Llegamos como a las 9 en punto. Güey, mis tíos llegaron a las 11. Váyanse a la verga, güey, o sea. Y todavía casi a las prisas. No habíamos ni cenado, no habíamos ni puesto las cosas para cenar. Y ya estaban dando las 12, güey. O sea. Es huevones, la neta, güey. Eso nos pasa por güeyes también a nosotros. Ahí con el comisario. Pero básicamente todo bien. Fuegos artificiales normales. Como la casa de mi abuela está en una avenida, la avenida principal de la ciudad. Toda la familia estaba afuera tirando cohetes, tirando petardos y toda la madre. Güey, no sé, es que desde que trabajo en redes, literal, estoy con la pinche paranoia de que pasen y rafaguen, güey. No sé por qué tenía esa sensación, güey. Tan así, cabrona. Que yo estaba entre los carros, así volteando a ver a la avenida, que no viniera alguna camioneta, algún carro, que bajara la velocidad, güey. Tenía ya ese miedo, güey. O sea, no sé. a cómo ha estado la situación aquí en mi ciudad, sí tenía ese miedo presente, güey, pero muy, muy presente. Del tesoro. ¿Cuál era? Sé cuál es. Sí, por muchas noticias. Por todas las noticias que he leído, güey. Porque no son tan alegradoras. Pero sí, estoy traumado, como quien diría. Que si un ejecutado allá, que si un ejecutado acá, que encontraron la cabeza de alguien, que encontraron los restos de alguien en una bolsa, que ya se echaron a ¿cómo se llama? Al secretario de seguridad de tal estado, de tal ciudad. O sea, güey, sí me trauma. Ah, y déjate, la pinches noticias de lo de Israel, lo de Ucrania, güey. Lo de Siria también me tocó verlo. No, hombre, papá. Sí te trauma. O sea, estarlo viendo diario. Trauma demasiado. Ok, en 3. De 3 pierdas. No me acuerdo mucho de esto. ¿Por aquí? Y sí, güey. Pero pues trato de olvidarlo, pero es difícil. Ah, mira, aquí está.
Perhaps there is a God.
Solo de Rhodes. Ah, era uno de Rhodes. No mames. Joder, no quería eso. Sí, salva. Está bien. Puede ser que le demos, güey. Porque aunque mañana, lo más seguro no salga, güey. Que vaya a salir, pero te voy a decir que mejor. Okay. Ay, güey, me ando orinando. Un momentito. Está bien. Voy a echarle. Bueno, audífonos. Ah, este cabello va para acá. Coño. Es que desde que tengo medio largo el cabello ya. No sé cómo peinarme bien. A ver. A continuarle. Quiero hacer un indulto antes de continuar acá.
Go!
Directo. Sí.
I'm way over my head here. Them animals, Walton's boys, have taken my daughter.
Looks like we got trouble heading our way.
I got me a trigger itch.
No me acordaba que estaba el grito Wilhelm.
I've seen tougher schoolgirls!
I'm gonna die! Help me!
This bitch is ours. You made a big...
Not bad. You ain't gonna win this!
Please! Save my daughter!
Play it smart, buddy.
Thank God you're safe. Let's get you back home. Dear God!
¿Qué onda, Carter? ¿Cómo andas, güey?
Excuse me, mister.
¿Cuál te la pasaste? Ah, ¿sí? Igual, güey, o sea, algunas comidas totalmente sabridas. Güey, me hizo mal una carne toda adobada, estilo pierna alomada, mechada, no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Había más disociado con la realidad, como si no sintiera nada. Sí, igual yo, o sea, no eres el único. Habemos varios como que sentimos algo raro en esta Navidad, en estas fechas, güey. Aunque ya no es lo mismo, no hay como que efecto. Ahora sí, lo vamos con sheriff de nuevo. Lo mío es más generalizado. Ya me imagino, güey. ¿Pedo? ¿Y ahora qué verga? Ya. Entonces lo tuyo no es tanta disociación, sino que tienes o depresión o algo así. ha habido apoyo, así que pues no.
You're looking for a fight? You found one! I wasn't gonna stand by and let them terrorize this town.
Puta madre, lo que faltaba. Están atacando todos. Verga. Faltaba.
Adelante, caballo.
Vamos para la verga, órale, sáquese. A chingar a su madre.
Yeah.
Hasta ahora. Es normal, güey, yo también. Nunca gano sorteos.
Yeah.
La rifa de una TV que se compró mi papá. Faltaría. Es que cuando lo quieres, cuando buscas eso, o sea, ganar, es cuando menos probabilidades tienes de ganar, güey. La teoría de fin de año. Cuando lo buscas con el propósito para ganar, porque realmente lo quieres, no lo vas a ganar. Así es la vida, güey. Cuando menos te lo esperas es cuando te lo ganas. Cuando te ganas algo, güey.
Hi there. You know that fool with the gimpy leg? I heard you used to be a duke in England.
¿Qué onda, maldita nueva lab?
Come on! Faster!
Nalga.
If you don't keep your stuff under control, I may have to step in.
I suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
Glad to be of service to the oldest profession.
Oh, es cierto, este está interesante.
Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Vamos a buscarlo. Por suerte yo me acuerdo dónde.
Let's go.
Era para acá, ¿no? Sí. Antojitos gringos. O sea, ya el título de la misión ya te dice cosas. Ya te spoilea un poco. Uy, una serpiente.
Easy.
No, son normales, vale. Luego hay grupos así que van, güey. Eso le daba vida al juego. Podía siempre encontrar caravanas de 5 u 8 personas en caballo haciendo desvergue en las ciudades.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
¿A dónde vas, pinche caballo?
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of...
Me acuerdo que habían anunciado un... Lo compré. Realmente fue un regalo de Navidad de mí para mí. Y pues sí, realmente pues, lo compré aquí en Steam. Yo supongo que dentro de 2 meses, ya en febrero o en mayo, va a bajar mucho más de precio. Va a estar a la mitad, o a 30 o 25. 40% de descuento. Ahorita estaba al 20, yo así de... no quiero jugar ya.
No government, boy.
I guess
no tener bronca con virus.
I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the bollards. Ooh. All right, boys. Let's proceed on foot from here. Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower either.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Find some cover!
This is bad!
que la mira no apunta donde dice.
Rustlers, boy. You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
Voy con el comisario.
Damn you. Hurry up. Stay with us. This way.
You're gonna leave this in a box!
Eyes up, boy. Behind that rock.
Shit!
Let's move on. Stick with me. Fire! There's our boys on the other side.
Me pica el ojo. Ah. La madre. Madre.
Look out! Here's some more! Tell the bollards to give themselves up or we'll kill every last one of you! Come on, Marston! I can't take them all by myself! Come on, let's clear out that camp. Watch yourself. Looks like they have some backup. My God! Get those thieving bastards! Surrender, or I'll kill you all! Nice shot! This way. That bastard won't be rustling no more. Good shooting, boy!
How's he getting so... This is where it is, buddy! Right here!
Looks like there's some ammunition lying about if you need it. I'll meet you up on the ridge.
Por eso revisé los cofres antes de iniciar esta misión, porque después de esta se quedan abiertos. Y aquí al iniciar la misión lo genera cerrados. Y es como una duplicación. Cabe la posibilidad de que no te dé nada, pero pues siempre es mejor ver. O sea, probar a ver si te da algo ahorita. Ah, por ejemplo, aquí sí me dio. Pero después de esta misión van a quedar abiertos.
Come on! Full foot, Marston! Keep your eyes open. I saw a couple of snipers across the...
Imagino que habrá más allá. Es que nunca lo he visto.
Come on! Give them hell! Come on! Stop lagging behind! Let's push on. It sounds like the deputies could use a hand.
I hope you got money for a funeral!
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's...
Mamada. Pinches disparos iban hacia otros lados.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run.
Ah, mames.
Fire at will, boys! Try to keep them cattle and hostages alive!
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air! There's one more for the vultures.
like flies! Are you kidding me?
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
But one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Entonces, ya llegó el tiempo político. Cierra la boca aquí, creemos. Creo que decisión creo que este güey.
Let's go.
Pero... Este, ¿qué va? Estaba este.
Excuse me, mister.
Go!
Ya sé, regaló el control, güey. De hecho, lo regaló desde hace bastante más tiempo. Más que repitieron hoy y yo así de... ¿Ya para qué? Ya lo tengo. Bien, entonces van a quitar el de Rockstar. Ya no va a ser uno Rockstar. Ah, joder, es cierto, la hora. Nada, vamos a ayudar a la patrulla nocturna. Es la tercera vez que lo regalan. El control, creo que sí. O sea, lo tomo, pero me ofende muchísimo. El que sí me dolió no haber reclamado fue el Civilization, güey. Lleva la verga. No soy fan, pero me hubiera gustado probarlo.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
Ah, que es una Volcanic. Con razón. Bueno, son la Volcanic. Creo que va a regalar 31, aunque... Si la lista la lista acertó, ¿no, verdad? A ver. Ah, pero no acertó. Yo hasta control nada más. El Dredge no acertó. El Dredge sí lo canjeé. Ah, no, el Dredge fue ayer. Entonces el Civilization que decían que iba a ser. Que hasta animación y todo le pusieron, güey. ¿Qué pedo? Nah, yo creo que no. Los cambiaron. O sea, sí era la lista porque atinaron en los dos primeros. Y Epic dijo, ahora se chingan, se los cambio. Sí, mejor ya no. Soy mi culto secta que dice que el 27 se estrena 20. Pues veremos, el 27 es viernes. Pues si sale algo, trataré de no hacerme spoiler y lo veremos aquí en directo. Si es que sale algo, pero lo dudo. Dijo, les pongo juegos culeros para que... Sí, sí, realmente. ¿Para qué verga filtran la lista, güey? Más gente pendeja lo hace. La lista, no pensé que Epic se iba a arder. Ya es la segunda vez. El año pasado pasó lo mismo. O sea, filtraron la lista y ya iban la mitad de los juegos que decía la lista y dijeron, ni verga, se los cambio. Te lo juro. Te lo juro. Así que la siguiente no hay que creer en esas listas ya.
What is it, boy?
Kill, mister. I'm the man for it.
Don't let me catch you here again.
Para pendejos. Ya tranquilo, Charlie, ya están muertos, ya no hace nada. Charlie, eso. Podría ser, podría ser eso de que filtran una lista y dicen de que van a hacer estos. En algunos sí la atinan. Siempre dicen que son insiders que trabajan dentro de Epic, que la filtran, güey. Mami. O sea, como lo de Gravity Falls, güey. Cuando empezó la teoría de que el viejo McGocket era el que escribió los libros, era porque Alex Hirsch se llama, filtró una imagen desde una cuenta de Reddit que él tenía que se hacía pasar por otra persona, güey. O sea, filtró una imagen, güey, o sea, literal, para engañar a la gente. Se mamó. Puedes hacer tú un caballo en que todos piensen que es de Redemption 2 y al final sea un simulador de caballos.
Mr. Marston,
Y sí,
I've been hearing about your plans.
el DLC de GTA 5, güey. El de la campaña. Pero realmente es un mod.
You, Miss McFarland.
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
No, porque ahí sí me puedo meter en pedos. O sea, eso ya es estafa, es engaño.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son.
Estás dispuesto.
Daughter.
Pero ahora por culeros. Digo que voy a regalar un juego, güey, y aplico la de Epic que hacía antes, de hacer una imagen con ilustrativa a lo que se iba a regalar, güey. Pero como fueron culeros, de filtrar lo que iba a sortear. No mames.
Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York.
Porque hay un cierto tipo de
His homeland, but
difuminación.
You'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they did.
Tan así, güey.
Grandparents that he'd never
No
met.
hiciste nada.
People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ring. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
¿Neta tan así, güey? Verga, güey. No, pues no me enteré. Ayer estuve trabajando, hasta las 8, bueno, 7:30. Ya a las 7:30 no había neta, güey. Entonces, pues ya, nos fuimos como a las 9, güey. Estos llegaron a las 11, güey. Váyanse a la verga, güey. Pero bueno, todo tranquilo, todo bien. No sé si te cuento eso. Y no, hombre, no me imagino que se vive eso. Me imagino que se encerraron ya así, ya para protegerse bien.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do...
No, pues sí, me imagino que no, güey. Pues, o sea, ¿para qué madre se van a meter ellos? Iban a tratar de silenciarlo, o sea, de que si salía algo en la noticia local, güey, tratarían de encubrirlo de que no pasó nada, no hubo policías, no hubo asesinato, no hubo nada. O simplemente no dice nada. Suele pasar, o sea, literal, las de radio aquí son pagadas por el gobierno. Y ahorita como les están empezando a dejar de pagar, sacan noticias amarillistas, sacan noticias de que ya ejecutaron a tal, ya ejecutaron a tantas personas. Tantos policías fueron apresados, o sea.
All I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen.
Sí, lo sé, güey.
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Sí.
Come on!
Y más allá que tienen armas, güey.
Let's head over to the cow pen.
Se la tiene más fácil.
The budding farmers such as yourself learned how to herd cattle. Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
Good to see you, Miss McCall.
Estaba celosa Bonnie, güey. Él había echado el ojo a John.
Mr. Marston.
Come on.
He's got it. That's it.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Muy bien, señor.
No, en esta no. De hecho, la toma de Arthur, güey, está mucho más al norte. No se puede ir. Sí, no existía. O sea, el concepto de Arthur todavía no existía. Nada más existe Grand Plains, Tall Trees. Y todo esto. Existía en el 2. Esto está, pero no puedes acceder. De México. Entonces, pues eso. O sea, no existe el concepto de allá del norte. Esa zona norte. ¿Qué madre es? Ah, es un jabalí. Sí.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Sí, no lo tenían pensado. Ajá. De hecho, lo comenté hace rato que yo me enteré en ese tiempo, 2009, 2011 más o menos. Había una noticia, había un rumor por ahí en internet y en revistas que iba a haber un DLC. No el de pesadillas, el de zombies de Red Dead, pero que iba a ampliar como que la historia del juego. O sea, iba a ser como que una mirada al pasado.
Nail it down.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Pero al final de cuentas o lo cancelaron o dijeron, ok, esto nos puede servir mejor para un segundo juego. Y pues fue.
Behind them. Keep it nice and tight.
Come on.
Ajá, exacto, lo tomaron para el 2. Porque sí me acuerdo haber visto portadas del 1, pero con forajidos. Con una especie de forajidos que iba a tener un nombre en específico. La historia o leyenda del pasado. O historia de leyendas. O algo así se llamaba, no me acuerdo. Pero tenía leyendas. Entonces sí tenían ese enfoque de que querían hacerlo, pero dijeron, más seguro, que iba a ser en un segundo juego. GTA 4 salió en el 2008, Red Dead creo que en el 2010, 2011. Déjame ver. Red Dead 1, 2010, en octubre. Y GTA 4 salió 2008, sí. Red Dead es más nuevo. Es muy gracioso porque son preguntas que yo podría buscar. Ya sé, pero es que pues
Mad with the herd.
Pero sí, me acuerdo de haberlo jugado cuando salieron.
Either that or you were a
El Red Dead sí me enteré.
Thank you, Miss
Y hubieron comerciales y todo, güey, que veía.
back at the ranch.
Y se los pedí a mis padres de Navidad y me lo trajeron de Navidad. Navidad del 2010 estamos hablando.
Let's go.
Y otra misión de Bonnie y vamos a hacer.
Come on.
Easy. Por el pendejo. Bueno, después de las 7, puta madre, ¿qué ves? ¿Las qué? 6, no, 5. Lleva la verga. ¿Qué no? ¿Las 5? Es que está entre las... No sé. No alcanzo a ver. Ah, ya lo vi. Sí, 5 y tanto. Ah, pues dormimos, guardamos. Ya que hay que guardar así. O sea, hay un guardado automático, pero pues para el manual hay que dormir. Sí o sí.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man.
Welcome here. Es que es normal, los GTA tuvieron mucho más éxito y más más alcance. Porque podías hacer desmadre, podías ir con las utas, o sea, las cariñosas, güey. En todos los GTA se puede. Y eso es lo que pues llamó a niños, pubertos. Entonces, y que aquí es una buena historia, es una historia de vaqueros, de forajidos, ex forajido, que trata de tener redención. Y el Red Dead Revolver lo quiero conseguir, güey. Pero creo que no está para PC, güey. O sea, nada más tengo el emulador para Xbox. Entonces, en algún momento voy a tratar de jugarlo. Bueno, vamos a estar en culero los píxeles y aún existía. Ya sé, güey.
But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out.
Yo lo jugaba mucho en el San Andreas.
Sneaking around and spy.
Me acuerdo que bajaba un chingo de dinero yendo
And secret missions.
Ya tú sabes a dónde.
It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby.
Pasaría si... no hacer el 2, güey.
On what the government's doing, sir.
Ain't theories, Mr. Marston.
Ah, pero las vacas creo que sí.
Marshall got from Blackwater. Ain't exactly a state secret. Sent you.
Well, if you're wrong,
The government can go to hell if you
Sí.
ask me.
Sí, es cierto.
Steal a coin off a dead man's eye.
Era aquí donde te podía madrear el toro, sí es cierto. Puede ser el rato.
Yeah.
Dejé que se fueran.
some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses. How do you do, sir?
Let's go.
How are you?
How are you, friend?
I must apologize for my father. He certainly ain't tongue-tied when it comes to his opinions.
And what use is a man without the confidence of his opinions?
I agree with most of them.
And don't even get him started on the railways. He blames them for everything.
They were supposed to open us to a whole new world. Instead, they just opened our world to a whole lot of new folks hell-bent on changing it.
It ain't the 19th century no more, Pa. And I'd rather sit in a seat for 3 hours than spend 3 days in the saddle.
A lot of promises were made and broken. That's all I'm saying. Something our government excels in. We sure ain't feeling all the benefits they were supposed to bring.
Come on, you stubborn old fool. Let's go rope some horses just like in the good old days when life was hard and everyone felt justified in shooting each other.
Rope one of them for me, Marston!
Por el blanco con café.
Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso! Hold him there now. He's a handsome one, all right.
Easy.
Now hold on to it. Take it
Almost
slow now.
got you.
You'll have this in no time.
Come on then, cowboy.
Easy now.
Show me what you got.
Marston.
Dale, Raptor, descansa. No hay problema. Gracias por quedarte un buen ratito.
Come on, let's go.
Cualquier cosa ya estarán resubidos en YouTube.
Too much.
En 2 días, de hecho. Porque mañana ese capítulo de caníbales de Keshi.
Come on, come on, come on.
Whoa.
Look at that. We'll make a cowboy out of you yet. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on then. Let's see if you can get enough.
Ok, hay que ir por más.
What are you waiting for? Hop on and show him who's boss. Lead with them.
I got
got you now.
Oh, no es.
Hold me down. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Whoa there. Relax now. Nearly there.
You're a regular Bronco buster, see, boy? Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Come on. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. A life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one to get so many folks in trouble.
Pensar que los caballos vienen de los ecos.
But it's straight, and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired, then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural in busting Broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day, if you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Yeah! Easy now. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot
Es un juego para la versión antigua que no sea remaster. No les pone Steam. No. GOG es el que se está encargando de hacerlo. De conseguir chances de que todos los juegos clásicos, por ejemplo Mario 64, o sea, juegos de antaño, güey, que puedan guardarse. O sea, ellos están haciendo toda una biblioteca y obvio también van a ver si van a poder venderlos y dar parte de las ganancias pues a los verdaderos dueños. Pero todo con el fin de salvaguardar esos juegos para que no se pierdan, güey, y que la gente los pueda jugar de forma legal. Y pues no, realmente no hay un sitio seguro para descargarlos. Siempre son por emuladores o si lo conseguiste con tiempo, chingón. Si tienes algún código que no cobraste, güey, que no registraste, checa a ver si te funciona todavía. Porque los códigos tienen hasta cierto punto, cierta cantidad de tiempo para caducidad. Entonces, con chance y funciona todavía.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take
No, ya no se pueden conseguir los clásicos. Son los originales.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Sí, sería la única forma. El disco físico, para consola, para alguna de las consolas que quieras, ya sea PlayStation o la Xbox.
when we're ready for them.
I'll see you there, miss. Come on, come on, come on. Whoa. Slow it up now.
Que Valentine. ¿Cuál Valentine, güey? No existe Valentine en esta, güey.
Come on.
Eso es armadillo.
Yeah. Whoa. Slow down.
West Elizabeth se llamaba el condado ese. Esto es... no me acuerdo. Joy Springs, sí. West Elizabeth es toda la parte norte, donde está aquí el acantilado de aquel, güey. Todo eso. Donde está Valentine. Aquí no existía.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Come on. Let's go. Yeah.
Quedó lejos.
Come on. Go. Slow it down.
Sí me gustaba porque eran teledirigidas las cuerdas, güey.
Relax now. Nearly there. Relax. Almost got you. Calm down.
Es que le jala del grill, güey, o sea. Coño, puto caballo pendejo.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Come on.
Sadler de Kentucky. Buscar a este güey.
Come on.
Pero voy a ir al baño. Me ando miando. Ay, cabrón. Me ando miando. Ya vengo. Joder. Y listo. Ya he volvido. ¿Te volviste ahí, camarón? ¿Dónde está el Gardel? Más seguro.
Let's go.
No al momento disponible.
Come on, easy up now. Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh. Guess I can sink this low.
Aquí sí, ¿verdad?
Come on.
Mister, she's gone.
Who is?
My wife, she's gone. She went out picking mushrooms in the hills near Hanging Rock and they got her. The stories are true.
What'd the police do about it?
Oh, about as much as you'd expect. Made me fill out a form. Beryl ain't strong, but she's a good girl.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's go.
Que hay una recompensa. Vamos a buscarlo. Hola, Watson. Sí. Sé dónde está. Yo. Ah, pues no está bien. Move and vamos por este güey. Escape. Mátame. Voy a saquear a tus compadres, a los caballos. Ah, sí. No, madres. Era en el 2 donde se podía saquear, ¿no? Bueno, ¿quién quiere carne de caballo?
I doubt you'll be needing this.
No me acordaba, güey. Chales. Mierda, viene gente. Ahí. No por saquearlos. Pero vamos a despellejar a este caballo también. ¿Por qué no?
Come on, let's get this over with.
Tengo $500. Lo que hoy equivaldría como unos, ¿qué? ¿10? ¡Ah, la verga! ¡Hay más! Unos.
Comfortable? Let's go.
Pues mierda, vienen.
Come on. Surely I've got the right to buy out my... That worked.
Ah, sí le di. Vale, putito.
Load up now.
Like normally just jumping.
Hay que aprovechar. Calmadillo. No te me vayas, pinche caballo. Sí.
Right still. Yeah.
Aplasté tu armadillo.
I'd be extremely grateful for some compassion.
¡Un machito! Órale, pendejo. ¡Un macho! Órale, pendejo.
Come on.
Found that no good piece of dirt. Thank you.
Era un fugitivo vivo.
Yeah.
Ah, Angel.
Let's go.
Aviso, Kenshi está suspendido para mí ahorita. No va a volver a jugar dentro de unos días, por lo menos una semanita mínimo. Para que no se me encabronan. ¿Por qué? Pues porque sí, güey, no se me antoja jugar Kenshi. Me siento quemado de estarlo jugando.
Come on.
Otra cosa. Este güey.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Yo recordaba más joven. Bueno, un poquito más joven, no tan anciano.
Bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
Head for Armadillo, friend. What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Ballard twins, Walton's gang! I know who you are! My God! Come back and finish me off! Excellent work, sir! Push on to Armadillo!
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die!
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies.
You do now.
I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. Our makers a funny sense of humor sometimes. Still, at least I met you. This can't be happening.
Puta madre.
For the love of God, stick to the road! Are we almost there? I knew you'd come. What? I knew this wasn't my time. He has a greater purpose for me. Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! Yeah, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Into your arms.
We're here. Stay with me.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If...
Está bien, el lunes tratamos de jugar algo, ¿va? Pero una partida larga, güey, para hacerla tipo de serie. Así llegar hasta 50 episodios, güey, ya a cansarme y decir, a la verga, ya hay que hacer de inicio, güey. Así como en Revolve.
Not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
I got iron to suit any need.
Hello, friend.
You surely won't regret a purchase. O sea, a mí me da igual, yo me lo paso jugando Age. Aquí los afectados yo oye. Pues sí, es cierto. Que nada más viene cuando juego Kenshi. Porque a palabras de él, no veo otra cosa que no sea Kenshi.
I'm thinking that we're mutually beneficial. Business is what keeps this country great. A fine transaction.
$2 por una piel de caballo. Con el armadillo, o sea, el armadillo vale más que el caballo, güey.
Nope, we can't.
Ay, güey. Vamos a comprar la bandolera.
That's good, thank you.
Well, ain't you a fine side of beef?
Oh, my gentleman caller.
Puedo hablar con el comisario.
I believe you're a dadgum.
Es apenas las 11.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission, but right now I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits. We're getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir. Hey, wait up!
Let's hit the breeze, boys. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest, but people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunko artist I've never met.
Hey, Marston, see those vultures?
We should check it out. Marston, Eli, go see what it is.
Go! Slow down! Whoa there!
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal! Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun.
Ah, aquí era donde conseguía la Winchester. Cierto.
Come on!
Keep following this road.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes the men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people, especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood. Man gets more evil when he's running scared.
Look, Marshal, more vultures.
God damn it! Come on, let's take a look.
Yeah. Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. The scumbags must still be around.
Come on! Their trail leads to Ridgewood Farm. Come on, let's hurry.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up. This is too quiet. I got a bad feeling about this. All right, boys, let's have a look around.
Shed's clear, Marshal. No one here.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Break that door down. The rest of you, get your guns ready.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
All right, boys, we need to get into that house right now.
Walking, friend! I'm wide open here!
This is not far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
Are you kidding me? Can I borrow this, friend?
Hijo de puta.
Run away.
Me dio un tiro justo cuando se estaba muriendo.
Hell no. Stay close. You and me gonna have ourselves There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear. Be all right. Head for the shed in the back as soon as it looks clear.
They did unspeakable things to me.
Look like that's all of them. Let's see how the hostages are doing.
To the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just some man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. What is wrong with this country?
Not up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. people's homes!
Mount up, boy! We gotta get after those bandits! Follow me! We can still catch them!
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe! All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense.
Quiero ver algo. Joder, no puedo poner. Me lleva la verga. Otro juego que está mal. Y... no puedo abrir inicio. Ahí al fin. Nada, nada. Me cae mal que el Rockstar Launcher se quede en segundo plano, güey, pero abierto. O sea, está bien que tu launcher quede en segundo plano, así, ni minimizado, o sea, segundo plano. Sin estar en la barra. Tiene que estar en la barra iniciado. Mamadas.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
What's your beef with Williamson anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. He was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, what you do to your enemies?
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him.
Is that somebody on the cliff?
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now!
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Él lo tenía a tiro, güey. Pudo haberlo matado.
We'll make our stand here. Stay in cover and watch your head.
Listo.
Let's make these bastards pay for what they did to those farmers.
Una oleada.
God damn it, there's 4 of them. Watch your head.
Párate, güey. Eso.
Goddamn rapist!
Not bad. We ain't never gonna be friends now.
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie, give. Oh.
Norman Deek. Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you.
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Excuse me, mister.
De la población es buena forma de hacerte más famoso. Eso era lo extravagante de este juego. Lo de la fama. Una cosa era la fama y otra cosa era el honor. Que en el 2 no existe la fama. Nada más existe el honor. O sea, entre más fama tengas y más honor tengas, más descuentos, más cosas buenas te pueden pasar. Entre más deshonor tengas, pero más fama, van a ir cazarrecompensas a cada ratito, van a estar, ¿cómo se llama? Cerrando los locales. En algunos lugares te quieren correr, güey. No les gusta. Es lo curioso. A ver, era aquí, esta. A ver si está. Es de noche. Sí, aquí está.
Are you really there? Hello? Hello there.
Howdy, miss. What are you doing out here?
I'm thinking.
Have I seen you before?
Oh, yes, I think so. On the train from Blackwater, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, you were talking with the preacher.
Yes, sir, I was.
I don't know if it's so safe out here, miss.
Oh, Jenny. You can call me Jenny. All right. I'm safe because I have faith. So, faith can move mountains. That's the whole point.
You're trying to move a mountain?
Oh, no, I can't do anything. But with faith, I can achieve great things. I know that. I know it.
You want me to take you back into town, ma'am? You seem kind of unwell.
Oh, I get such clarity out here. I see things purely. The world is so beautiful.
And full of things that'll kill you. Including illness.
Nothing's gonna kill me.
Yo no sé rezar. Yo desgraciadamente sí.
Well, take care then.
No es medicina, pero si tengo medicina.
Miss Jenny. Miss Jenny. Don't look like the Almighty's much inclined to help you out here. I was kind of worried about you, so I brought you some medicine.
Oh, heavens! Oh, praise you, Lord! I knew you'd save me.
Excuse me?
You see, it was only through His will that you were ordered to save me. Tell me, were there things in your vision?
Jenny. Can I take you back into town?
Praise you, Savior! I knew you'd save me.
Will you come with me?
Oh, I'm out of here, mister. I'm in heaven.
Entonces, la fe de Jenny. Bueno, pues ni modo. Para terminar ya con su sufrimiento. Me pasé de verga, siento yo. ¿Qué era eso? ¿Qué? Es una vaca muerta. Lo que sí, obvio, lo veré menos. No hay pedo. Pero lo más seguro el lunes o el martes está iniciando yo una nueva serie de Kenshi. Trataré de no pasarme de verga con tantos personajes. Perdí mi partida en Edge. En vez de ponerme a fortificar, Me abrí construyendo un muro súper largo con tropas alejadas. Me atacaron mi ciudad y sin defensa cayó. Uy, le están disparando a aves.
How good are you with iron? Come on. I bet you can't beat Ira Shelton in shooting. I'll bet you money.
Sure. I always enjoy putting a man in his place. This is mighty generous of you, mister.
No mames, me estafó el maldito. Ah, no, sí. 29. Si no te enfoques primero en los muros, crea un castillo y torres. Ajá. Lo que me enoja es que podía haberles ganado, pero como se me ocurrió la gran idea de mandar todas las tropas. Verga. No se marcó territorio. No es raro.
Let's go.
A ver, había caído una ave, sí. Ya está. Ah, era un halcón.
Go. Come on. Let's go.
Antes no sé por qué agarraba yo y hacía esto. Venir a meterme aquí, a trinchararme dentro y literal. ¿Y ya no se puede? Sí. Porque antes yo pensaba que se podía robar aquí, güey. Sí, no, sí, sí se puede. Lo que me gusta es que si tengo árboles cerca, dejo unos cuantos para proteger a las torres de ataque de marea. Así será más difícil de tirar. Pues el sábado armamos un Age. ¿Les parece?
There's something afoot.
Mierda.
Keep your head down.
Tranquilo, tranquilo, tranquilo.
Listen, I ain't struggling.
Lindo, güey.
Bad luck,
Acusación de asesino. ¿Qué? ¿De robo de caballo? ¿Qué? ¿De allanamiento? De allanamiento, sí. Acusaciones de asaltos, 2. ¡Ah, cabrón!
And the marshal's to blame.
¡Oh, su puta madre! Claro, la recompensa era de 25, así que pues sí, sí lo meritaba. Le faltó que decir. Casi.
Hello.
Ah, güey, este. Ahí, para seguir esta. Unos 40 minutos más y ya.
I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be...
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do.
No, me duelen las nalgas, güey.
Live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
En un rato.
Old man.
40 minutos ya dije.
To you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
All right, John, let us make haste for Ridgewood Farm.
Qué viejito careverga.
Come on.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with the colic.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to keep you didn't look so happy.
Skepticism is the bastard child of progress, John. If my tonic is such a shit...
Ya de age, pero no voy a estar mucho tiempo. Voy a estar 2 horas. Me quiero acostar temprano.
You saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish. The bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to regret
I'll drop
this.
you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way, it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be forming. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After it, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the field.
Eso sería raro.
For the love of God, try to stay on the road!
Tampoco prendió, güey.
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your line of work, I assure you.
So it is all a shame.
Best you alight here, dear boy, so no one sees us arriving together.
¿Eh?
I'll see you there. Be ready to enchant the crowd.
Ahí atrás. Era figurativo.
Go!
Good to see you all, my friends. Prepare to be amazed. Friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up. That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight is greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess. Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West.
Haber fallado, a ver qué.
Tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Here it comes.
I thought we was here to see.
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Well, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Prepare for a display of Herculean brawn. He is merely toying with you, ladies and gentlemen.
You sure you're a man, friend? Come on.
Now I'm angry.
We playing Marquis of Queensberry rules? Normally, I don't fight animals.
There it is, skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out, he's got a gun.
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them right here.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Probaré una botella.
I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks burying gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
no, esto es para donar. Y vamos con C, que está aquí al lado.
Let's go!
Hey, how's it going?
I got a better idea. You think I won't find you? What can I say, partner? Come on!
¿Estaba cazando el ave?
Come on!
Oh, güey, me acabo de acordar de un desconocido. Es demasiado triste, güey. Creo que está aquí. Sí, ahí está. Puede ser de una vez. Simón, Simón, ¿qué?
Everything all right, madam?
It's Miss. Oh. Oh, let me look at you. My gentleman caller. You remind me of my Peter. Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians. He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear it.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
Yes, please, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh. Will you go look for him? I cannot leave. Sure.
What brings you in here, partner?
Howdy. Hello, sir.
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister.
Looking for a man. Name's Peter. Fella's meant to get married today. Seen him around?
Who?
Peter, is what she said.
You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you?
For all I know. Where can I find him?
Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
Let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do. Or you could run a little errand for me.
What do you need done?
It's my wife. She packed her things this morning and left me. The dumb wench is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back. Her name's Rose.
I guess I'll go have a talk with her.
Now, you'll need more than talk for that bitch.
Nel, te voy a pagar. Voy a dejar que se vaya tu mujer.
This might loosen your tongue.
Truth is, Pete Turner ain't been an armadillo for near on 20 years now. Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yeah, that's where he'd be, I'd guess.
He's just an underprivileged loser.
Let's go!
I never...
Easy. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Left. Come on. Let's go.
¿Estaba completado? No, ¿verdad? Mira. No me fijé si decía completado. mañana o ya por hoy. Todos completados.
¡Ya!
Su asesino de... En efecto, güey. Pero ya, se lo voy a dejar, güey. Por hoy. Ay, bueno. Hoy desearía haber podido estar en cama, güey, todo el pinche día, pero no se pudo. Vámonos por hoy, güey. Juego. Sí. Ahí. Así que, pues nada. Ya mañana lo voy a continuar. Voy a hacer multi-stream con este. Principalmente pues, para acabarlo, ya que lo inicié. Vamos a descansar un poquito de Kenshi. El sábado vamos a jugar el Age. Que se arme la partida. Si no viene re bien, pues ni modo, güey. O sea, se lo pierde. Ya allá él. Así que, pues nada. Vámonos por hoy. A chingar su madre. A ver quién está en directo. Es con el Wilson, güey. Igualmente, hermanos, que descansen. Feliz Navidad. Se me cuidan. Sí. Una. Ahí nos vemos mañana. Bye byecito, güey. Chaito. Así. Bye bye.